More yarn. Even more yarn. Even more. Wait, that's a dog. Oh, look, guys. I found some more yarn. Let's go through it. Welcome back to the Chaos Corner. I'm Em. This is Em's Crochet Chaos, and today the chaos is my yarn stash, as I need to inventory it. I have some on my yarn wall. I have a lot of my yarn in my attic that's just in plastic bins, and I need to try and make a better system to know what I have and how much of it I have. So today, we're gonna do that. So not much is gonna happen with the yarn wall in this inventory count because a lot of them are just partial skeins left over from other projects. Something like this happy place that I have is part of a larger collection of it that is specifically for a sweater. So this is going to count, but a lot of the others won't. So I got the yarn out from the attic, and I'm gonna go through, first of all, to know everything that I have, what colors I have, and how much of it. And then from there, my plan is to take everything off the shelves and replace them so there's like one of each colorway, so I can kind of get a better visual understanding of what the colors look like when I look at my shelves. And then from there, I'm making a yarn inventory list. I just found this spreadsheet from Savvy and Thriving. Seems good. Name, brand, store, notes. Do I want to buy more? Do I have extra? I'm going to start the inventory of everything I have and then try and see how much I can get on the shelves of different skeins, so when I look at it, I just know this is what I have. Am I going to be insane and get my scale? Am I going to do all the yarn? I'm going to go get the scale. Oh, this is nuts. Okay. Okay. I got the kitchen scale. I guess we're going full in on this. I have spreadsheet brought up. Let's get started. Okay, so you might be noticing a trend with the first four I have cataloged. As I mentioned, I play roller derby. Shocking no one, roller derby is a very queer environment. So my thought with these is I'm trying to make myself a amigurumi pattern for a roller skate. And I'm thinking some pride flag roller skates. Yeah, I think I might have an audience who would enjoy those. I'm a little sad. I feel like I should have bought more. I don't know if there's any more of these that still exist. I know Hirschner's has some big twists, but I don't know if they have the living in the pride colors. Because I would really love to have a non-binary one at the very least. I would also like to have an ace one. And I only have 4 of the trans colors and 2 of the lesbian flag colors. So, versus I have 6 of the bi, but I'm biased. And then 6 of the pastel rainbow. I know there's also like bright rainbow, which would be fun, but this is what I have. So these are the 4 going on the shelves. Next, we just get into the big twist value. Bought this because I very much believed I did not have any of this light yellow. I already had it. I had 6 skeins of it. Now I have 8. That's not great. Also, big twist, why is medium gray G-R-A-Y? Titanium gray and soft gray are both G-R-E-Y. Right? I have that right? Yeah. Weird. I just feel like stick with whichever spelling. That's awful. Oh, that's gonna need to be caked. That's gonna be a pain in the ass to cake. What the fuck? Okay, this is a new one. So this is Loops and Threads Impeccable in true gray tweed. It's 97% acrylic and 3% other. Other fibers. I mean, it's very nice. That's why I bought it. I am a little curious what other fibers are in there, though. Sorry, why do you only give me knitting gauge? That's rude. Rude. Loops and Threads. Boo. Boo on you. You give me the crochet hook size, but not gauge. Okay, at this point, I've done all big twists that I have. I have done 2 Bernat blanket yarns that I have, a mystical blanket and the baby blanket. I have my Bernat baby velvet. I have my Karen cloud cakes. That one surprised me. 2 of my cloud cakes were 7.9 ounces with the wrapper on. And they're supposed to be 8 ounces. But here's the thing. So both of those colorways, it was a fur and a cinnamon. I had bought 1 cake of each color previously, and then I decided I wanted a second cake for them because I really liked their colors. The cinnamon, you can see, is like pretty different in terms of not so much the color, but in terms of the gradient. Like it goes on a lot longer, so the ending is much darker than the other one, which is fine. I knew I was buying different color lots. Those second color lots that I bought, both are almost 9 ounces. One is 9 ounces, one's almost 9 ounces. So in total, I have more than what's advertised, but I'm just surprised because I haven't had any other issues like that with other Yarnspiration yarn. My Bernat blanket's fine. I haven't gone to Red Heart yet. I think most of my Red Heart's probably partial skeins at this point, so I don't truly know with that. And my Karen Cake in Golden was fine. The Orchid was fine. What's weird is like the 2 Goldens that I bought were the same time I bought the 1 fur and the 1 cinnamon that were short. Karen, check out your weights. That's interesting. The most consistent weight so far actually has been the Loops and Threads Flex. They've been spot on, 13.5, 13.5, 13.4 for 2 skeins in each of the different colors. That has been the most consistent. So good job, Loops and Threads. I bought a bunch of cotton because Michaels is having their giant yarn sale. Buy 2, get 1 free. I had a $10 voucher. And I don't really have cotton. I have some cotton from Hobie, which I really like. I wanted to get some cotton because even though it's the end of January and it's frozen outside, I wanted to start planning for spring and summer type things. Given the sale, that is the only reason I bought this yarn. Yes, we all agree that's the only reason I bought this yarn? Yes? Okay. I will say my Michaels was fairly out of the cotton. So I literally just kind of scrounged and got what I could. Okay. So I guess we're doing a mini yarn haul. It's not really mini, it's a good amount of yarn. So all this is loops and thread, classic cotton. Loops and thread, classic cotton. Of course I picked black to zoom in on, because that's the one that's going to show things the best. I'm going to show you, this is what I was really excited about, this one. Isn't that pretty? It just makes me think of the beach. Like, I just want a beach bag out of this. So this one is, why do you not have the color written there? Just a number. I don't want just a number. Tell me the color. Got the website up. White, black, salmon, grape, tomato, and this is iris. This one is baby blue ombre, which, you know, nice light blues to a medium blue. This one they're saying is vintage floral ombre, which again, like, gives me more, I don't know. I see how it's like florally, but those blues really make me feel like more like a beach vibe. Maybe this is just because I just want to be in Jersey in the warm beach. Even though I know it's not warm right now. I just want to be at the Jersey Shore. I mean, they're a 4-weight, 5mm hook. Loops and thread, please put your crochet gauge on here. I would appreciate that. Okay, so all loops and threads are just gonna have no gauge written in them. Rude. Back to the montage. Well, the consistency with loops and threads, not so much with the cotton. I've not been shortchanged by any means. Just a bigger variety of what's being included. Again, it's more yarn. It's not being short. So, I have a couple of Hobies that I pulled out that were separated. I bought Hobie's advent calendar this year. I bought last year's advent calendar too, and I really, really enjoyed it. This year's advent calendar, it's not that I didn't enjoy it. The projects, in a general sense, weren't really ones that I wanted just when the designs came out. But that's the thing. It's a gamble. It's surprise patterns. I think the patterns are very nice. I don't have anything wrong with them. They just weren't quite patterns that I would have chosen. The yarn, I like the yarn. Some of the colors I don't know if I would have gone for, but that's also, you know, part of the thing. The accessories that came with it, last year I was so excited for probably every single one of them. This year there just were so many repeats, including the water bottle, which is nice the first time you get it, but the second time you get it, you're like, okay, this is the same water bottle, just designed slightly different. I have water bottles I like. I don't dislike that. I just didn't need a second one. And there were a lot of other repeat things like tape measure and scissors and stuff, which are great to have. Just like, it's literally what you gave last year in it. So just, and then this was my biggest disappointment. I really like this yarn. The Pearly Haze, I really, really like it. It's viscose and blown merino, I believe. Oh, just blown wool, but it's really nice. It has this nice kind of metallic sheen to it. And you can see there, like this, look at this. That's really pretty. The problem is this is the exact shade that they sent last year for their advent calendar, and that just, it made me a little disappointed. Even if it had been a different colorway, I think I would have been fine with it, because it is a really nice yarn. And it's fun to work with. I just didn't need something in the exact same colorway again. Oh, I just found a knot. The idea for me is that I'm exploring more options and things I hadn't seen. So if I bought one from one year and then the next year and I get the exact same yarn in the exact same colorway, I just felt like that fell short. Now, I did get a repeat yarn because I had bought the Tweed Light on my own, but this was not a repeat yarn from the previous year, and these are different colors, and I really like these colors. I like these colors together. Again, the pattern wasn't for me, but that's fine. And I'm not upset that I got these because I really like this yarn. And again, this is really nice yarn. I just was expecting something different. All the other yarns were yarns that weren't in last year's, and that's great. So these were for one of the other projects. This is their Friends Sock Merino, 75% wool, 25% polyamide. It is a size 1 superfine. And I'm not sure where I put the other two. It was another sock weight. They might, I don't know. Those I did try and do the first project with. So I may have wound them up and put them in a different location. And it was like a cream and this kind of dark green. Again, probably not ones that I would have picked myself, but I don't dislike them. This kind of purpley brown and the taupey color, kind of camel color. I don't know if I would have picked these two together myself, but again, like they're very nice colors to have. I don't really use superfine very often, so I have to figure out what I want to do with them. It was just, this was the, if it hadn't been such a strong repeat of all the accessories and then an exact repeat of the yarn, I probably would have been really happy with it. But let's cut back to when I'm done with the inventory part, because I still have a good ways to go. We have finished inventory. Didn't think that was gonna happen today. Thought I was gonna have to put everything back tomorrow. I've been working at this since like 12. It's almost 5. It's fine. I think the plan is the one of every color of the big twist value, because there's just too much of that yarn and I know how much the quantity is. Like to see if I can get the rest of those to have their full amount on the shelves. There's also now all this cotton and I'm not sure what to do because I don't think the cotton's going to be extremely stable in these shelves. I think they're just gonna be, since they're gonna be so small, trying to stack them, they're just gonna, I guess we're gonna figure it out. I'm gonna start with some big twist value. My brand? I don't, color? I don't know. Just start. editing Em here, taking a look at the footage I had of the shelves was extremely shaky. It's a new camera, I'm getting used to things. So here is a very short clip of what everything looks like now that it's done. Well, that wraps it up for this evening. I'm happy to get all that yarn organized in a place where I can like see what's happening and what I already have as evidence that I bought more colors of Big Twist Value the other week thinking, oh, these are colors I don't have, and in fact I had plenty. If you have suggestions of what to do with all that burgundy, also camel. I bought 12 skeins of camel apparently, so ideas, please give them to me because yeah, that's a lot of yarn in those colors, and they wouldn't be colors I would normally grab. Don't worry, I got all the rest of that yarn put back in the totes and away in the attic, so that is safe and my office is taken care of. I'm gonna spend the rest of the evening filling out a little bit more in that inventory sheet. I need to add what the price per skein is, so I have to look that up. It had the number of yards and the number of ounces per skein. What I did was I took the total number of ounces. I should have just switched it to grams to begin with because I prefer knowing in grams. So now I've also added a grams per skein and a total, what will be in grams is currently in ounces. That's part of what I'm doing tonight, amount. So then I can have a total of how many yards I have. I'll add that function in, and I'll also add in, once the prices are done, the price per yard, so then I can use that as a quick guide for pricing and things. That's going to be the rest of my evening, finishing out that inventory sheet. I hope you were able to enjoy. Thank you for being here with me, and I will see you all soon. Bye!